Hello, everybody. Testing, 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 testing. So, hello, everybody. I'm live with some Wuthering Waves. Continue version 3.6. And we're going to see what's going on. Here we are with her.
Watch out. Something's not right. The fog.
Corruption mechanism control. Reeling fog corrupts nearby mechanism controls. Turn mechanism barrier into fog walls. We need flying swords.
These mechanisms have been corrupted by the fog, but our flying swords can still dismantle them.
Look at this.
The cut on this auto-puppet is clean. It has not been down for long.
The frequency left on it feels like the Cat of the Netherland's resonance ability. Probably his work.
Okay.
Village ahead. No entry. I protect village.
It is as if they live here as people do.
Thank you. Breaking conceal. Here. Our village. Chief.
Well, I think I'm fluent. Why is there a village in a place like this?
We have no home. We gather here.
It carries reverberations, just like the auto-puppets Muyu controlled during the siege of Xuanfang Hold.
Seems I can speak normally now. Much has faded from my mind, but I remember being human. I lived in Xiangling village long ago.
Do you remember what happened back then?
We fled back to the village during the chaos. Not long after, we were trapped by these strange mechanisms. Many villagers were left out there. If you leave, could you help them? Thank you. I just remembered, a young lass I did not recognize left the sword here. She said to give it to the outsiders who would come.
Did she have any distinguishing features?
Forgive me, I can no longer recall her face. Let me fetch the blade for you.
Muyu implants the reverberations of the deceased and binds them to these shells. Forces them to live like this.
Another one of his sick experiments. What he did in the Jin realm. This goes much further.
We should examine that sword. It is likely the one we have seen before.
You don't look well.
I'm fine. It will not hinder our mission.
Resonance energy from the Qingfu pendant. Resonance energy from the Qingfu pendant creates a domain that yields unseen frequency. Inside the D realm, rats with certain auto puppets reveal their original living forms, enabling normal conversation.
The fog thickens. The anomalies here are worsening.
I need to look at you.
Its frequency
right here.
resembled my own sword intent.
Sir Transcendent, I have come to bid you farewell. It was Ling Feng who finally convinced me to do this.
Where are you going?
I am staying in Shuangfeng Hold. The construction is nearing completion. I just wanted you to know. I love this land. I love the people here. I want to use my mechanisms to give everyone the strength to protect themselves. That way, I will not have to keep sending Xuanling birds to beg for your help. I have a question. If you spend your life chasing a goal so difficult that it has already cost you dearly, is it still worth it?
I cannot answer that for you.
That's all right. I have plenty of time ahead of me to think about it. Farewell, Qing Xiao.
What you saw just now was the day Royuan came to say goodbye.
Where did she go after that?
The Fortress and Gorges War broke out soon after. She was in the squad tasked with the fortress's self-destruction. Later, I returned to the ruins to search for her. I found nothing. Onward. We should be able to break this seal together. Well done.
And we got any bats.
Auto puppets are attacking these villagers. We should help them.
One with the sounds.
Thank you. Some friends, they are trapped on the shuttle ahead. Something went wrong with the shuttle's mechanisms. It sent the auto puppets into a blind rampage. We couldn't stop them.
We'll handle things here.
You are from the world outside, aren't you? How is Yuan Fortress now?
What do you mean?
I remember defending that fortress. So many of us. We did our best. But the tacit discords were endless. Tell me, did we lose?
You did not. It was your sacrifice that ensured 2 centuries of peace for Xuanfang.
That's good. Somehow, my chest does not feel quite so empty.
Continue on. Here, go over here.
Why did you save me? I can move now, but I don't know where I should go.
Let's just continue on. Do some sword circle.
There are no reverberations bound to the auto puppets that attack the villagers.
Muyu must have been controlling them directly, just as he did back in the Jun realm.
Leave it to me.
Careful.
Turn back.
Crushing shot! One with the sounds.
Total breakdown.
Those unique frequencies again. I should use the pendant.
This appears to be a novel titled Rod Seeker's Tales, with a cover and illustration lamp that seems oddly familiar. Look at it. Cover is rare clean, suggesting the book was left here not long ago. The author's name reads Cat in the Netherlamp, of course. Over. There's luminous hints. Right here. The back of the novel are 2 columns of small text. The first reads into the depths and beyond the mirage. The second reads, this is an advanced copy. Please return after proofreading. Up here. There's a cutout in the upper right corner of the cover. Judging by its size and shape, it appears to have been designed to fit exactly 1 yen coin. The novel was written in remarkably realistic prose, recounting the sinister and mysterious events in Nethermancer encounters while exploring the Mirage realms. Checking something. Nethermancer encounters while exploring the Mirage. Sorry about that. Checking something. There's messy handwritings crammed into margins, seemingly add bit by bit over time. Okay, so here's Lima's hints. Basically, it's Lima's hints.
This is a note left by the cat at the nether lamp. He's been through here. He made sure to leave this intelligence for us.
Hold on. Ghost.
Thunder rumbles!
What's that?
The auto puppets up ahead look like they're repairing those heavy artillery pieces.
Pontoon.
I must restore the Sean bombards before the next wave of rogue autopuppets arrives.
Dawn bombards.
A cloud shuttle's most advanced defense system. It can track and fire multiple hostile targets at once. Think of it as a very powerful automated cannon. Almost there. I will fix them. Bombards.
This one's over here.
Leave it to me. Strike from the shadows.
There's no doubt.
The wicked will face judgment! So, Qing Shao, between that cannon and your flying swords,
Within 100 paces, the sword is far.
Escape.
decisive moment!
There's a person over here or a thing.
Continue the repairs. Go on ahead. I'll stay to maintain the Shran bombards. I will not let any rogue autopuppet get past this point.
Let's stop and find somewhere to rest.
Okay. Let us board that looming shuttle.
Welcome
Oh, this
aboard this
guy.
cloud shuttle. Modeled
Lulu.
after the Ministry of War headquarters. Though, as you can see, it no longer requires the service of human soldiers.
Muyu, you've bound the reverberations of the dead to these machines. But you still send autopuppets to hunt them down. Why?
Because they are failed experiments. Failing minds, faded memories, with nary a shred of self left to act on their own. It is time for a fresh batch of samples.
You defile the souls of the innocent, treating them as disposables for your experiment.
I prefer to call it resource optimization. They were nothing but reverberations haunting the ruins of Yuan Fortress. Left alone, they would have inevitably devolved into tacit discords. But now, they serve a great experiment. If reverberations can be perfectly fused into mechanical shells, the line between life and death vanishes. Immortality becomes possible. If the shell wears out, we replace it. As long as consciousness remains, life is not extinguished. Death becomes obsolete, and the dead may rise once more.
This also
Please, The Flower Veil puppet sees nothing beyond Mengzhou's gilded little playground. Do not compare me to that narrow-minded woman. How about we discuss a topic you find more pressing? Say, the Ministry of War in the real world. Take a guess. As the censure courts continue to release tacit discords, how long do you think those wardens can hold the line? They might survive the wave from one court, but two, three, even if they hold, what will it cost?
You underestimate the people of Xuanfeng, just as you never understood what they fight for.
You cling to the fragility of emotion and human will, blind to the truth that only in superior technology will you master your fate. They will break soon enough. All I am doing is accelerating the inevitable shutdown of the censure courts.
Xuanfeng Hold and its people will survive.
No matter how great you are, Paragon Qingshao, you cannot protect those beyond your reach.
Oh boy. Yes, this is back in real life. Oh boy.
As the heart wills, so the sword moves.
This is...
Victory will be ours!
You... What have you done? This can't be. Your frequency is all but drained. This whole time, that unique frequency the shuttles detected affecting the real world. That was you? How many are you propping up? The garrison? The entire city? Or could it be the land of Xuanfeng itself? You're even more foolish than I thought, Sword Transcendent. Do you really think you can shield them forever? You of all people should know how fragile human lives are compared to a resonator's. Xuanfeng Hold will fall, and those people will fall with it. You cannot change what is coming. Everything you are doing is just piling more weight on your own.
What's going on?
Muyu's illusion being here means we're closing in on his real location. You look pale. Leave the rest of the fighting to me.
You need not worry about me. Keep your focus on the
Excuse me.
enemies.
More enemies.
Ride on the blade. Sunder, heed my words. One with a sword. Beware of the evils.
Flashing shadows! Crushing shot!
Great.
What do you need me to do?
I'm fine.
Not good enough, Qingxiao. I'm your partner. And if I'm going to keep you safe, I need to know what's happening to you.
Ever since the siege of Xuanfeng Hold, I've spread my sword intent among the people. I've been using most of my resonance energy to sustain the link. With the battle intensifying, I've had to overclock to maintain the link. Once the pressure eases, I will recover.
Easy.
Remember what you said last night. See your choice through. This is me doing just that. I will not allow another tragedy to befall the land of Xuanfeng. To protect everyone, this is the only certain path.
You can't expect to carry the world on your own shoulders.
Excuse me.
If it had been you, the sword intent I gave out was only seeds. What made them grow was each person's will. It is because they have the heart to protect that the heart sword answers.
Let's find a place to rest. I'll take it from here.
Let's
Hold
go.
on.
Somewhere the fog can't reach.
You should go after Muyu.
Partners should watch each other's backs. You also taught me sword flight. And you've not stopped teaching me since.
That.
We need to lose that shuttle.
Yes.
Oh boy. This.
Put me down. You will move faster without me.
Leave it to me.
I will beat you with my
Yes,
swords.
You need rest.
Do not worry. I know my limits.
Really?
Hostile presence
Unleashed.
detected.
Celestial might, dispel all shadows! You holding up? Let's get you inside that cabin above there.
I've burdened you.
Promise me, Qingxiao. No more carrying everything alone.
I promise. I will be fine. I just need a moment with my Guqin.
That will be enough.
I have always had a fiery temperament. Each pluck of the string helps to restore my balance and calm my mind.
You? Fiery?
Before I took to the mountain, I had only my sword. I fought the tacit discords as if my life did not matter. My master saw the unrest in my heart and taught me the Guqin to calm my spirit. Please, watch over me for a moment. I will recover soon. Then we may move forward.
Your playing sounds unsettled.
Promise me one thing.
Oh boy.
If, in the moments to come, I turn my sword on you, do not hesitate.
Save me, Sword Transcendent!
Tacit discords. They just keep coming. Everyone is dead. Even the Schwalling bears. Sword Transcendent. Where were you? Did you abandon us?
Sword Transcendent.
Wuthering.
Qing Shao, you don't have to be so tense all the time. I know you are not the ice-cold statue you pretend to be. Inside, you are just like the rest of us. You feel joy, anger, resentment, and regret.
You died. You died 2 centuries ago, when Yuan Fortress was destroyed.
Dead? And no one sewed my mouth shut.
I should thank you for looking after my descendants. After all these centuries, it seems you still cannot let go of that war.
You were just a manifestation of my fractured mind. The inner demon I must destroy. Once again, you stake mortal lives on your sword. All for a rescue that means nothing. Come now. This long duel between us shall meet its end today.
The cabin has been affected by the fog.
It's our point of view, and as you can see, need the deal. Oh boy.
Those villagers, what were they to you?
They gave me a bowl of food.
So you risked your life to protect the mortals from a whole tide of tacit discords.
I was frail anyway. Not long for this world. Better to take those monsters with me.
With a broken blade? Jingwei is my name. Would you like to become my disciple and walk the path of cultivation with me?
Let's see, keep going. Hold on. Watch this.
Your resonance ability has always been unstable. For longevity, you must anchor your heart in absolute stillness.
Seeing people get hurt just makes me sad. And when those monsters attack, it makes me so angry my blood boils.
Then close your eyes, cover your ears, distance yourself from the world, quiet your mind, and your desires will fade. Remember, do not let the world stir your heart. Forsake earthly attachments.
Keep going.
You left the mountain to hunt evil again.
I went only to purge the tacit discords. I formed no bonds. My heart did not waver.
Saving mortals from the lament is like trying to push back the tide. The tide always returns.
If I sit back and do nothing, how is this long life of mine any different from the cold existence of a stone? Even you, Master. You saved me once.
Then tell me, what is your way?
I have yet to find my answer.
Keep going. This next room.
It looks like I'm in Qingxiao's inner world. I need to find her quickly.
Which one of these are?
One need not rush. A few hours here are but a fleeting moment in the world outside.
Are you Jing Xiao's master?
I am but a lingering frequency. Besides, my Qing already knew how to fight when she came to me. I merely taught her the methods of cultivation.
These bodies. What happened here?
We who walk the path of cultivation must shed all worldly desires, cut down our inner demons. What you see are the remnants of her past duels with herself. This duel is the final reckoning. Fellow cultivator, since you have found your way here, it means she has chosen you to be her sword.
Her sword?
Should she succumb to her demon,
Oh boy.
strike her down.
Yes, this is very possible.
Why do you involve yourself in Xuan Feng's affairs? You don't belong here. Or have you forgotten?
Jing Xiao? Wake up!
Because... After bidding Master farewell, I wandered the world, eventually settling in Xuan Feng. I planned to cultivate in solitude.
Please, Sir Transcendent. Tacit discords are coming. Can you help us?
Did you lead this child here? Just this once. After that, more came to offer their thanks.
Our gratitude for the rescue.
Good day, Sir Transcendent.
Whenever I sought to leave, Xuanling birds would bring another plea.
I'll be right back.
Years flowed like water. I had strayed so far from the path of cultivation.
Just like that. Yes, perfect.
Sword Transcendent!
Over here, Sword Transcendent. Told you the waking moon would be good fun, Qing Xiao. Here.
Not long after, the Thenodian descended. 200 years since the fortress and gorges war, and you still have not found peace. That day, the Xuanling bird told you the gorges of spirits in Yuan Fortress were burning. Where did you go? I went to the gorges of spirits. Ah, yes. So confident. So sure your blade could cut down the lament's source. Save everyone. And then, you were held back. Trapped by retroact rain. Pinned down by the Thenodian's blade of ruin. By the time you returned to Xuanfang, what did you find? A brutal end. A silent battlefield.
I have returned. Viewers playing as Ching Chao now. Well, let's see what this is.
Sword Transcendent. Yuan Fortress is gone.
I am here. You are safe now. This man, he once sent a Schwanling bird to beg for my help. Civilians were trapped in a mountain flood.
Please, help them.
I will. Rest now. Liar. You know he's beyond saving. Just like all the others.
A person.
I remember this man from the Waking Moon Festival. He was haggling over a lantern for his 2-year-old child. He even taught the child to cheer your name. Sword Transcendent! Sword Transcendent!
Keep going.
The Schwanling brought me her wish. She prayed for her missing family to come home. You followed that stupid bird's lead and searched half the mountain. Eventually, you found her father at the bottom of a cliff.
And now it's taught to
Ping Fong. Roy Yuan's childhood friend. One of the first you saved in Xuanfang. A musician who marched off to war and threw her life away.
You've come. Sword Transcendent. Royan, she's still in the fortress, waiting for you.
I understand. I will find her.
Then I can rest my eye now.
Another hollow comfort. You searched every crater left by the fortress's collapse. You never found anyone alive.
Let's keep going.
The years pass. Your cultivation advances. But the memory of this failure only becomes clearer and clearer. Everything you once saved in Xuanfang was ground to dust by the lament. So, let us begin. Beware of the evils. You're back at the Gorges of Spirits, a battlefield that haunts you. Your fear, your regret. I will destroy the source of this tacit discord outbreak. Show me remarkable. These monsters cannot withstand your onslaught. You are faster than you ever were back then. A pity you couldn't reach Yuan Fortress in time. The defense there is crumbling. One soldier after another.
We lost the Central Plains. They came too fast.
Save your breath, soldier. The bleeding has stopped for now.
Thank you. Please. The Threnodian is just ahead.
I know. Leave the rest to me. How confusing. They're long dead, so why the tender words? They're only your memories.
Let's keep going. May victory prevail the lasting night.
Beware of
More
the
battle.
evils. Imperial verdict. All my will in one strike. The crownless. The Thenodian's blade of ruin. It now stands
One's our boss, fast.
and you have already given away most of your sword and tail. Shield and converted. Heed my words. Windstorm. Piss. Worry not. Just need a moment. Roll the wind. Neutralize. Cords. Cleanse the filth. Yes.
It's too long.
Power flows. It will continue to rise from the dead. Overthink is watching now. Its dominion is absolute. Undefeated since the dawn of the throne. Your sword can split mountains and rivers, but it cannot shake war from its throne, nor the countless engines of war born from civilization's shadow.
3 rounds.
My friend, it will all be over soon. How do you endure this agony? Draining your resonance energy, like having your nerves flayed from your body.
Oh.
Even at your limit, you refuse to cut it off. Why not stop this pointless waste? Split into lights. Swords. Purge the realm. This time it seems you've finally repelled the Thenodian's pocketed blade and cut down the source of the outbreak. Yuan Fortress still stands. You might actually make it in time. Truly impressive. Your resonance energy is nearly exhausted. How much longer can you force this?
We have 1 health point. We have a single health point.
You killed the Crownless and flew back to Xuanfang without a moment's rest. And still, too late. Mortal lives are but motes of dust. You know this. Even if this war had never come, another would. Or the lament would burn it all to ash. Since this ending is already destined, why did you bother? Why destroy your inner peace for a lost cause? Qingxiao, this is your inner world. You can try again, but you know, every single time, I realize my own weakness. From Yuan Fortress to the Gorges of Spirits, the land of Xuanfang, No matter how hard I try, my sword cannot save everyone. But this is the path I chose. I must go. There are people waiting for me. No, that shouldn't be your reaction. You should be drowning in agony. You should be trapped in a loop of futile attempts until you break. Until you can endure no more and fight me, like every time before.
Jingxiao?
Oh boy.
You didn't block. Do not run. You want my power? Have you lost your mind? I am the Sancho poison in your body. The emotions and desires you cut away for the sake of cultivation. Every dark thought, every shadow your sword ever cast, they are me. Other cultivators would have slain me long ago, yet you seek my help. Our heart swords were always meant to be one. You kept me for 2 centuries, fed me your feelings, all so you could use me when the day came. You are Jingxiao too, after all. Cultivation is, above all, being true. If I killed you, how could I claim an honest heart? You will regret this. I will eat away at you until nothing is left. No mind, no heart. In the end, your own hand will tear down everything you tried to protect. Even if that day comes, I have someone by my side who can stop me. I am willing to entrust myself to him. Jingxiao, the things you treasure are not the things I treasure. You care for the world, but I only care about your way. Yes, I know. From this day forth, you will never be able to sever the full tide of mortal feeling, or break free from the karma of this world. You will be bound to me forever, never to see through the world's illusions. Never to transcend, never to attain the way. I was never a transcendent. I need not bother with any great way. Besides, I have already found my answer. How very stubborn I am. Rover, I am back.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
I used my inner demon's strength to replenish my depleted resonance energy. Forgive me. I forced you to bear the risk of my losing control.
It's all right. If that inner demon had really taken control, I still would have found a way to wake you up.
Now, I feel a flood of stray thoughts swirling within me. But I need not, and will not, suppress them.
Is that for the better or the worse?
Neither. They are simply my thoughts.
At any rate, you're still the Qing Shao I know.
I am nothing but a prideful mortal, always believing there was nothing my sword could not protect. Sometimes I even forgot. I started cultivating just to stay alive. Back then, I was only a wanderer whose hometown had been taken by the lament. This thread is all my family left behind. It is the only link between the sword transcendent and Qing, the wandering village girl. I wear it to remember where I came from. No matter how many years pass, I cannot turn a blind eye to the suffering of others. Strength has its limits, but I only ask for a clean heart. Even if my sword cannot promise a perfect end, I will not stay my hand.
Even if it's not enough? There will always be another to carry your burden, and another after that. You aren't walking this road alone.
You truly are different from who you were 2 centuries ago. At the end of the Fortress and Gorge's War, when I was about to fall, I heard Along's roar echoing across the battlefield. I looked up and saw the golden-eyed one and Jue. You struck the source of the disaster. You rewrote the fate of that war. I looked for you after the battle, but you were gone. I wanted to know if someone like you ever had to face such impossible choices.
I still don't know my past. And nothing I've been through since I woke up has been simple or easy. But even though we didn't always know how things would turn out, we still followed our hearts anyway. And we gave it everything we had.
Yes, we did. I must confess, I lied to you. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs' reach is not that wide. I actually traced your footsteps by asking many people. Come, my disciple. Time to settle things in the world outside.
Say that again.
I want to be honest with myself. Since I taught you sword flight, I do consider you my disciple. You need not answer, but I shall call you such, even if only for this short while.
It's a sleepy landscape.
Before we depart, is there anything you wish to ask? Time flows much faster here than out there. We still have a moment. I see. Ask away.
This place here in our world.
Yes. This inner landscape manifests during my meditations. It is a reflection of my state of mind.
How did I get in here?
That strand of life-bound sword intent I gave you has, to a certain extent, bound our lives to the same wellspring. When my resonance energy ran dry, my inner demon surfaced. My inner landscape began to collapse. That is how you were pulled in. But it was also my wish. If I failed, you would have had the strength to stop me. Before we depart, is there anything you wish to ask? Time flips. I see.
A second question.
Ask away.
What of your inner demon? Are you alright?
Do not worry. My mind has settled. My resonance ability is stabilizing. I am far from full strength, but I will not lose control again.
You have me. No more souling it, okay?
Yes. I have you by my side. Before we depart, is there anything you wish to ask? I see.
Question.
Ask away.
What was the situation in the Ministry of War?
I have been sensing the battle through my sword intent. The line is holding. The soldiers and people of Xuanfeng stand united. They will protect the hold, for that is all we can burden them with. The rest falls on us. We must end Muyu's schemes. Before we depart, is there anything you wish to ask?
Let's head out. We're back on
Looks
the
like
ship,
we don't
I
need to
think.
do anything. While we were in the cabin, others were keeping watch outside.
This. This, cat, yep.
Rover?
This is
Paragon
a young
Chao.
cat guy.
Took you long enough. Any later and I wouldn't have held out. That pendant and those notes I left. They did the trick, I suppose.
Cat of the Nether Lamp. Our inside man. We meet again.
Ugh, sounds a bit dull. I'd much rather you call me the Nethermancer who went 3 years undercover in Georgian Atelier's snake pit without a single bite. Jingron. You didn't pull any punches back at the Sanctum, by the way.
Neither did you.
Haha. Heard stories about your style. Had to see for myself if the rumors were true.
Your cover must be blown now, right?
I hit him first. While he was running his mouth at you, I gave him a little love tap in the back. Shame he slipped away behind a wall of auto puppets.
I see. That's why Muyu's phantom vanished so suddenly.
Right. Let's skip the chit-chat. We're all hunting the same soulless fart, so why not team up?
You've helped a great deal, and I've no reason to refuse. I need your intel. But you... what do you need from me?
You get right to it, huh? Love it. I want to stick with you because it's better odds for making sure Muyu doesn't get away again. I don't have any of your noble motives. Just an old score to settle with that bastard.
That's your only condition.
Yeah, well, if we trip over any Sanctum relics or Sheen's secret stash of treasure, maybe toss one my way? Kidding.
Yep.
Let me be clear. No Nethermancer stands by while someone toys with the dead's reverberations.
Then, pleasure working with you.
This is Stan. Welcome to our team.
Likewise.
Where is Muyu's true body hiding?
He took the shuttle up to the top level. The Tan Realm. That's his playground. According to Lucky, there's a sea of reverberations up there. Almost like all of Xuanfang's reverberations got sucked into one place.
To hell with you! I told you that's not my name,
oh,
you
boy.
forgetful brat!
Always so lively. Oh, that's just a foul-mouthed lynx spirit I caught. Pay it no mind.
What's Muyu's true intention?
In a coded letter to Dredgen Atelier, he claimed he'd get his hands on Sentinel technology, the mechanistic mojo Sheen used to build the hold. But think about it. If all he wanted was to steal something from the Sanctum, isn't all this chaos a bit unnecessary?
He's been running experiments on the mechanisms. It's like he's trying to figure out how they work before he does something. Either way, we need to find him quickly.
This is the last shuttle, but I see no lightway to the Sky End barrier.
Let's check near that sword light.
Looks like you still have questions. Go on. I got
How'd you
nothing.
get
After
here?
our little run-in at the Sanctum, I used the spirit portal to enter this Mirage realm. Landed in
Spirit
this
portal.
same portal I opened for you back then. It cuts a passage between any two places thick enough with reverberations. As soon as I got there, I walked right into Muyu collecting data. Played along, got cozy. After my cover blew, I stole a shuttle to give us toys to slip. That's how I ended up here. Lucky or not, you two showed up. with a parade of those things. Gotta say, you really know how to wear a guy out. Looks like you still have questions. Go on, I got nothing to hide.
Like she just leave that pendant behind.
Right before the siege, Muyu and I reached the secret chamber in Fogvale Pagoda. He didn't find Sheen's trail, time was tight, so I left that pendant behind as a breadcrumb. Laced it with my resonance ability. Then I followed him. It was a gamble. Could have blown up in my face 100 ways. But turns out, I bet on the right horse. Spent my life in the right places, too.
Spent your life?
Oh, I cut a deal with the, debt collector in this lifeland. Traded a bit of my lifespan. Just enough to juice that pendant. Add in the passage to the sanctum, a year or two off the clock. I figured that's a tidy price. Looks like you still have questions. Go on. I got nothing to hide.
How'd you manage to get so close to
The snake needed a hand from within Joajon Atelier to get supplies moving to lay the groundwork. That hand just happened to be me. But he was paranoid. Notes at drop points, never a face. Didn't get a meet and greet till all hell broke loose with the auto puppets. He kept me at arm's length. Used me like a doorman. If you two hadn't have scared him, he looks like you still have questions. Go on. I got
this. You go. You go over here.
Huh. It's been quiet for a while. That's not a good sign.
We cannot let the escaped tacit discords into Mongzhou. We are running out of options. Anyone willing to follow me into the fortress mainframe? Step forward.
I'm with you!
The rest of you! Quan Chuan is in command now! Stick to the plan, cover the evacuation, and withdraw immediately!
I'm going with you. I know a shortcut to the mainframe.
Savante girl, this is not your fight. Get to safety.
Commander, this is my home. I'm from Huanglong, but I'm a daughter of Xuanfeng, too. Just like everyone else here, I want to make sure more people can live to see the sun rise.
These are memories and emotions from the past. From before Yuan Fortress self-destructed.
My Shofu told me about this. The ones who stayed behind. They were all great heroes.
The field there are sword intent.
I have never forgotten them. Stay alert.
Got something.
Sent a big one after us. Well, you must have been getting desperate.
Focus on the defense of our own shuttle first.
Careful about it. You two around? I almost feel safe.
One bombards serve as the Cloud Shell's premier defense system. Automatically targeting and engaging enemies. To activate one, approaches mechanism control and strike over the line.
JD? Hold on. Who's that? Flashing shadows!
Celestial might, dispel all shadows!
Do not let a single one slip through.
Split up and go to both sides.
Fine by me. Side is mine.
Crushing shot! Leave it to me. Thunder rumble!
Great style.
Shadow puppets are a lot tougher than the last batch.
Don't let them stall us. We need to end this quickly.
Are we anchored? What's going on? Are we anchored?
I will hold the line here. You two go deal with those shuttles.
Got it. Jinran, can you keep up?
That far? Don't sell another man's for short.
Foreign object intrusion detected. Threat level updated.
Doesn't matter how many minions they throw at us. Minions are still minions.
Sub-vessel power insufficient. Crash imminent.
That's one down. Time to take down the next.
Still hate.
Warning. Sub-vessel core region under attack. Requesting emergency reinforcements.
Voice is really starting to get on my nerves.
Destroy that orb, and we're done.
Slow down. Easy peasy. Side's clear. Wonder how the Paragon's doing.
It is done.
Yeah, but the fog's still here. Doesn't feel like a win to me. My gut tells me this is a trap.
It probably just pulled back into the fog. Getting ready to hit us again.
Brace yourselves. That shuttle is...
Hold on. Go after that.
We can't expect to board it yet. We've got to clear the deck of auto puppets first.
Here, I'll be right back. Paused it, so... I have returned. Let's continue.
Leave it to me.
Cleansing radiance!
That shuttle is the source of the fog. Until it falls, this will not end.
Then we board it and destroy the control orb.
Interesting. So we're trading bases. Auto puppets are still pouring in. If we all leave, this place is done for.
Everyone, we're here! It's finally my turn to fight! Took me forever to fix these guys up. You go take down that cloud shuttle. Leave this place to me and my lancers.
Sure you can handle it? I'll stay back for a bit and help you hold the line.
Good. We'll make this quick. Leave it to me.
Activation emergency. Eliminate all intrusive maximum capacity.
Trying to slow us down with the reading talk.
I activated my shielding tank. It should help us resist the fog's effects for now.
I'm back! Time to sink this witchy!
I see your weakness.
End them together.
The Vincent won't hold much longer.
No hesitation. Strike through the shadows.
Impressive. You really clicked there.
The final obstacle lies ahead.
The supply chain junks been playing hide and seek long enough. Let's put it down!
exhausted. Quite sure my parts are about to fall off one by one.
Thank you for your help back there. Thanks, little rail box.
Little riddle box? Everything I say makes perfect sense.
Choose it.
You. Why have you been helping us all this time?
I want the city out there to be okay. If we don't fix things here, that place is gonna be in big, big trouble too. Alrighty, now I'll scoot us along to the next level.
The Prism of Fate?
Whoa. So that's the Moonfox's relic from Fogville Pagoda. Figured it ended up with you.
Yuan.
Yes, Sir Transcending Qingxiao. It has been a very, very long time.
Wait. Hey, what just happened? Blame yourself and don't try to dodge.
How was I supposed to know the Sentinel's relic would reveal my true form like that? Wait, this Prism of Fate, the Lexicon Axis, and the Sanctum. Are the knowledge restrictions lifting?
Now this is something. Have you two heard the legends about Xuanfang's Celestials?
Heard bits of it. Celestials, what are they?
Celestials. That's the name they gave the Savante crew that built the hold. Soon after its completion, poof, gone without a trace. But if you buy the old stories, they never really left. Just became invisible caretakers, keeping the hold's gears turning to this day.
The fortress and gorge's war broke out before Xuanfeng Hold was even finished. Yuan, what exactly are you?
Very good. I am a Celestial, but my case was a little different. Long ago, I triggered the self-destructed Yuan Fortress's mainframe. I'm still alive. Did I make it? If that wasn't enough, what do I do now? Everyone has...
You have already done more than enough.
What? Is that the Sentinel's voice?
Your will and heart have reached me. The rest is for me to handle. Ruoyun, in a moment, you will die from your wounds. But I offer you a choice. Cast aside your mortal body and become part of Xuanfang Hold, guarding it for what may be eternity. Or accept the peace of death here. Endless restraint or quiet release. I wish to know what you can truly accept.
I gave my word that I'd be one of the Celestials. I want to keep protecting my people.
This path is not easy. Time may wither your spirit. There will be no turning back, even if you beg.
I'll let my future self worry about the regrets.
Then, entrust the whole of your being to me.
To be a Celestial is to accept a leash. You bind your life to the hold and swear never to reveal its secrets. But this crisis is endangering its people. I did what I had to and projected my consciousness into an auto-puppet to guide you.
And you can speak the truth now because of this. Why only now?
The restrictions have been lifted for now. Likely because we're near the core data zone, and your connection to the Sentinel has grown stronger.
Then tell me, what is this place? And how is it connected to the hold?
You're in the Hold's control mainframe, a space called the Xuanyuan Domain. It stores vast amounts of the regional's historical data. Muyu uploaded outside reverberations, twisting the execution logic. He tried to take full control of the Mirage realm, but it ended up triggering all these anomalies. If this continues, his reverberations will continue their contamination until everything collapses. In the end, the Hold itself will fall.
First instance activated. Simulating. Xuanfeng Hold. Reconstructing. Future possibilities converged.
This voice. It sounds like the one I heard in Renacita's civilization capsule. If Imperator wasn't the only Sentinel that left a relic storing legacy data, is this control mainframe actually a civilization capsule? Could we be inside it right now?
That data is restricted under the highest clearance. Even now, it hasn't lifted. There's the lightway to the Sky End barrier. This is as far as I can take you. May you turn guardians into killers, and souls of the departed into toys. I beg you, please stop him.
I accept your request. Take care.
Qingxiao, do you remember our farewell back then? You never gave me an answer.
It was worth it.
Jingran,
Yeah,
we'll fly up there on swords. What about you?
All good. I got my own way of keeping up.
The road ahead is bound to be perilous. Allow me to lead the way. Careful. The sky.
Modular parts spawned from the sky and barriers have multiplied and dared into wandering corrupted mechanism collectors. The sword flight click the interact button to have Qingxiao loose. Okay, so she's in the clear path
Muyu really set a storm in motion. Now we can begin steering a disaster.
No stopping. Let's get through this quickly.
Excuse me.
There it is. The Sanctum's shuttle. Muyu's little fortress.
That barrier of warped machinery won't yield to a simple strike.
Look, 2 weak spots in the perimeter. We can force a breach there.
Hold on. I got a better idea. See that shuttle over there? I'll ram it straight through the barrier. You two fly through before the crack closes.
Then you'll be...
That over there is worse than the Skyans' dangers. Even with a shuttle as a shield, you'll be putting your life at risk.
Safe paths don't lead to lost places. If there's an opening, I'm not letting it go to waste.
Jingron, what are your odds?
90% shot to get you two inside.
No, I mean, what are the odds you come back alive?
Some things you don't know till you try. Besides, we're running out of time. Those openings could disappear any second. Look, I've always known my wick was shorter than most. But how I burn it, that's my call. Even if the gods themselves disagree. So go save Xuanfang, big hero. I'm not planning on checking out just yet. Once this is over, maybe you'll see me again at my Shafu's old lady's place in Shanling Village.
It's a promise then. Senior and Chapter another day.
This wisp of sword intent may not work miracles, but with your resolve fueling it, it will not fail you.
Rover, Paragon Ching Xiao, I'll leave that corpse-fiddling creep to you then. Heads up! These shuttles have gone completely haywire!
Jingron!
Oh boy.
Minor hiccup. Steering's busted on this clanker. Gotta find another way. We'll head to the other opening.
Watch the rampaging mechanisms.
think I see someone up ahead.
He's dead. And this time it's no puppet. This is his true body.
Actually dead.
The wound was fatal. It must have been the strike Jingran landed earlier.
If he's dead, then who's controlling those reverberations? Who sent the cloud shuttles and the auto puppets? This can't be over that easily.
The reverberations of the dead. They still pour in without end. They still cause the anomalies.
This guy's not dead.
The emotions in those reverberations are weak little things. But they do make excellent fuel for transcendence.
What's that?
So, the two closest to the Sentinel.
Oh, so
You've
he's
managed to
playing,
find your way
so he's
here.
faking it.
Muyu, this corpse. Is this another one of your tricks?
This is my true flesh. The mortal vessel I cast aside. I'm being entirely honest with you.
You.
Your vision has narrowed, Paragon Qingshao. I expected someone as elevated as you to understand this path sooner. We were never enemies, truly. This time, you two simply happen to stand in my way. Save or destroy, neither has ever interested me. To break that fox's tedious restrictions and taste the fruit of true knowledge, I had to take a path from which there is no retreat.
I don't care about your plans. I came to take your life.
And this time, you will pay for everything you've done in Xuanfeng Hold.
Then you shall make ideal test subjects.
Okay.
I came here to dissect the Sentinel's design, to understand the blueprint of divinity, then build myself into its equal. And now, I've reached the pinnacle of mechanist arts.
He's above us.
I have shared my mortal flaws to become the perfect Celestial. And you, Qingshao, born to transcend, yet brought low by useless emotion and your pity for insignificant mortals.
They matter to me. Beware of the evils.
Celestial! You just copied the Savante craftsman and transferred your consciousness into an auto puppet.
Those slaves bound to the Sentinel are unworthy of the name. I am the true Celestial, free of all chains. I have taken the most fragile thing in this world and made it my road to perfection. I have arrived at a future you cannot even fathom.
Oh, there we go.
You are nothing but a monster feeding on the dead.
In this world, any mechanism can replicate
I am the
them.
blade. Imperial verdict.
Almost had a
You both stand with mortals. Again and again you protect. Have you ever thought about why they are
weak? What is this?
Flaws must be burned away. Excess must be shed. Only then can an end one day stand beside a god.
Flash and shadow.
Oh boy. Which. Oh boy, what is he doing?
Bad timing.
You just need the world to be a mirror of yourself. Every soul has its own light. The perfection you speak of is a hollow lie. I fight for the lights of the living. Each flame is a life, distinct and irreplaceable. Ride on the blade.
Jason may be immortal.
This is not over. This is not my destination.
That's round okay, now he's going
Just
to
a
round
moment
2.
more. A moment more and I will cast off this
Slow
shell
heal.
and ascend.
This grotesque puppet show ends now. Some works out the shock. Bolts and ghosts. Celestial might, dispel all shadows.
Bring it on.
Adapt and overcome.
How long can your resolve hold?
Glimmer. Preach. Chords. Cleanse the filth.
One more time.
Blade drawn. Sweep it off.
Imperial verdict.
Sword riding. Futile.
Chase the stars. Focus the mind.
I'll use the shield on him. That's round 2.
The reverberations from the D-Realm. I'll have them all. Every last drop of rage, sorrow, and resentment.
Oh boy.
What did you do?
I shared my sword intent with the auto puppets you experimented on.
The good game you played. Has your cultivation addled your wits? You'd even protect the reverberations of the dead?
Even reverberations should not be sacrificed to conspiracy and ambition, nor stripped of their right to exist.
What a sword transcendent. What a swan paragon.
You infiltrated the Sanctum to steal the civilization capsule we're in, didn't you?
Do not misunderstand. The Sentinel's knowledge is my only concern. The one who wanted this capsule. Ask your old enemy.
Of course. Praxidus or the Thronian. Praxidus, of
Shuan
course.
Fang is but one corner of the chaos in Mengzhou.
Is it Praxidus all of it?
Unfortunately, I have no interest in Balanofra's petty schemes.
So she's the woman in red you mentioned before? A Fraxidus Overseer?
It's irrelevant now. You defeated me because you were strong enough, not because my path was wrong.
Unrepentant to the last.
I accept the consequences of my work. To regret it now would be to dishonor all the materials I used to get here. Look at this guy, trying to stop us. Doesn't it remind you of the Etheric Sea? Soon, the reverberation's corruption will bring it all down. You may escape to reality, The Xuanfang Hold is doomed.
I will not let that happen.
This wretched city was built on the Sentinel's meddling. Every life it saved was a debt that must eventually be paid. Just like your protection, it has only delayed the inevitable. And now, above you, the bill has arrived. The tacit discords, the dead, the destruction Xuanfang was always meant to face.
So that was the plan? Trigger a collapse, destroy the barrier, and slip away in the chaos?
I told you. I do not care about what happens to the capsule. And I care even less for this hold. I want the Sentinel's knowledge exposed to the light of Solaris. Whether it saves the world or sets it on fire. Frankly, you two, I don't give a damn.
Oh boy.
Leave it to the Sentinel? Better that knowledge in human hands. In my hands.
You're driven by nothing but greed and a hollow ego.
At least you understand my madness. I never once hid my intentions from you.
Enough talk. Your delusion ends here.
Oh boy. Should we do it, or should we let her do it? Sorry to do this, but that was boring.
I will stay here. My resonance ability can purge the malice from these reverberations. As long as someone stands against this falling sky, this place will endure. So...
Sheen asked me to vow that I would never forsake this city. And I promised you that you wouldn't walk this road alone. Master.
Yes.
Whatever comes next, we'll face it together.
Oh boy.
Xuanfang stands in peril, the sky about to fall. Everyone, will you lend me your swords?
There's a whole group of people here!
This is not the sword of one. It is the sword of all. Heaven falls, earth splits, but this sword will bring the dawn. Sky, break!
Oh, you have both worked very hard indeed.
Sheen?
Thanks to the two of you and the people of this city, the reverberation corruption in the control mainframe was largely purged. I handled the anomalies that remained. With the mainframe restored, the censure courts and auto-puppets will function as they should. The tacit discords will be contained in due time. In short, Xuanfeng Hold has weathered the storm. Paragon Sing Sao, calm yourself.
Where exactly have you been all this time?
Xuanfeng has bled again and again, and its sentinel was nowhere to be seen. Whatever your reasons were, you owe us an explanation.
Very well. Then let us begin with the chaos Muyu sowed. When Muyu invaded the sanctum, I was not blind to it. But for certain reasons, I could neither intervene directly nor send word. In desperation, I trapped him inside the Xuanyuan domain, within the mainframe, and strengthened the barrier to keep him from escaping. I believed he sought to extract the mainframe's core data. But to break my restrictions, he weaponized the reverberations to collapse the mainframe itself.
Hold on. Back in the sanctum, the prism of fate flickered. Was that you? Did you guide us into the Xuanyuan domain?
Only by stopping Muyu's chaos from within, together with my power, could we minimize the harm that spilled beyond.
One more thing. Is the Hold's control mainframe actually Mengzhou's civilization capsule? Muyu certainly believed it was.
Not entirely. It is merely one small part of it. This situation exceeded even my calculations. Fortunately, you two were there. You saved Xuanfeng from far greater loss.
The rafter kite that led me to Fogvale Pagoda. You used the excuse of a meeting to lead me straight to Rover, didn't you?
So you figured it out after all. With my clever ally placing the Arbiter on the board as a wild card, I rather hoped you two would form a natural partnership.
The visions of Xuanfeng we saw in the domain.
I know your question. Those cloud shuttles and mechanisms were real, recorded blueprints. As for why they were never deployed during the Fortress and Gorgeous War... Tingxiao, the answer is simple. There was not enough time.
Time.
Besides, technology that outstrips its age is as much a curse as a blessing to the people of Mengzhou. It was never meant for the mortal world. It has already warped too many fates. Muyu's ruin, is proof enough of where that path leads.
I'm not here to judge your past choices. But if some of Xuanfeng's problems began with its sentinel, then its sentinel should see them through.
Arbiter, Arbiter, Paragon Ting Sao. When the time is right, I will give you and Xuanfeng the answers you deserve.
Oh no,
When that day comes, bring the Prism of Fate and come see.
And there she goes.
And so, thousands of swords pierced the heavens, scattering the darkness. The ominous force over Xuanfeng was swept away. Mechanisms whirred back to life, and tacit discords were locked away. Above the sanctum, it seemed as though a river of stars had descended. As the dust settled, the righteous returned in triumph. Soldier and citizen cheered as one. Peace at last filled the city once more. Yet, before the sounds of celebration had faded, a certain garden collapsed without warning. As for the secrets it buried, that shall be a tale for another time.
Thank you, even may have finished the quest.
Soy seems to want to discuss something. I'd better head.
I want to see something. Let's see if there's another part of the quest. Let's look at it.
Wind, guide me.
What I said about Brand earlier.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared
This is
future.
Brand.
To which stage will life guide us next?
Excuse me. The Tati Yang Yang. Hello there.
Thank goodness you're both
Waste
safe.
way.
Yang Yang, come closer and let me get a good look at you. Are you hurt?
Oh boy.
So I really am fine. Rover and Paragon Chingsha are the ones who went into the sanctum. They faced all the real danger.
Yang Yang did miss a single bee out there. She's one become one of those long things bulwarks now.
Rover, please don't praise me like that in front of my sister.
All right. Enough flattery, you two. Let's talk business. I'm speaking as chairwoman of the Xiaoming Commerce Guild now. After returning to Mangzhou, I used the guild's connections to dig into Muyu's past and contacted the main branch of Georgian Atelier. Muyu was a prodigy in automata mechanics. He designed Yuan Fortress 2 centuries ago, was a senior figure in Georgian Atelier, and had deep collaborations with Huashu Academy. About 20 years back, he was supposed to succeed the Flower Veil puppet as the next Grand Helm. Instead, he announced his departure from the organization and vanished.
After that, he probably hid in Xuanfeng under another identity, biding his time, refining his plan.
The Atelier has officially cut ties with him. They even offered to share information to help with the guild's investigation.
But we know he was still receiving internal support through an informant. Oh, right. Did you meet the cat of the Netherland?
Yes, we did. Was telling him about.
Really? So he hasn't been seen since the Sanctum. Typical. A proper ghost of the Jianghu. I wouldn't be surprised if he just shows up again one day.
I'm sure he also made it out safely. But did Muyu have dealings with the Fraxidus? He mentioned an overseer's name before we ended him.
We've only got one lead, from the Grand Helm herself. She said Muyu traded technology with the Fraxidus years ago, but the relationship didn't last. Hard to say if that's true or just the Atelier trying to cover its tracks. These past few days, besides investigating the Atelier, I also made a trip to Mangzhou City Hall.
Went there again.
In Jinzhou, at least they served me tea while I waited. This time, they shut the door in my face. Said Mangzhou's magistrate wasn't receiving visitors. Xuanfang's been hit by one disaster after another, yet City Hall remains eerily quiet. It's suspicious.
At least it has made good on its promise. A group of personnel and supplies will arrive from Mengzhou City soon. Another shipment of aid from Jinzhou has also arrived.
Things are indeed looking up. You two needn't worry about City Hall. I'll think of something.
Thank you, Soy Soy.
Your tone betrays you, darling. I can tell there's a lot on your mind. But you'll try to unwind, won't you?
Yeah. Things are peaceful in Xuanfeng for now.
I hope that won't change for a long, long time.
Very soon, the Waking Moon Festival will be celebrated across Mangzhou. Xuanfang will be no exception. You should both take the chance to relax. Well then, see you soon. Don't forget about our next time, all right?
Rover, what did my sister mean by next time?
One day, we're all gonna visit Jinzhou together.
I'd like that.
This is a good time to end it. Well, thank you guys for watching. Hope you had fun. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.